friends. I'm Lindsay Morgan, Nonprofit Resource Specialist at the Community Resource EnVision Center. But my friends call me Birdie, and you can too. Welcome to A Little Birdie Told Me, formerly known as the EnVision Center News Podcast. Around here, we share the good stuff happening in North Idaho nonprofits and philanthropy, the stories behind the work, the people making it happen, and the little things I'm hearing that are making a big difference in our community. So stay tuned for a bird's eye view of the true heart of our community. There's some great work happening at VFW Post 2453. So today we are joined by Post Commander and Junior Vice Commander and an extra special guest. I'm going to have them introduce themselves, if you would, because today we're going to learn more about the Veterans of Foreign Wars, which is what VFW stands for, right? Yes. Am I getting that right? Okay, right. Thank goodness. And the support that you provide to local veterans and the role you play in the community. So thank you for being here today. If you don't mind introducing yourselves.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yvonne? So my name is Yvonne Krieger. I was born and raised in Sandpoint, Idaho, and then joined the military at 18. So I served 31 years in the Air Force. I deployed in support of the Bosnia mission, Provide Comfort, and Iraqi Freedom. And for the VFW, I am the quartermaster, which is a military term, Army term for Master of Quarters, which is the treasurer. Easier term.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
The money person, which jives with my military career, was finance and personnel senior enlisted advisor.
Okay, very cool. I didn't have your title at the ready, so I'm glad that you went through that. Thank you.
Thank you.
And you, sir?
Hi. Hello. I'm John Stoddard, originally from Detroit, Michigan, but after 22 years of serving in the Air Force, I ended up here in Sandpoint. I'm a Gulf War vet. Like I said, I worked at the Pentagon, State Department during 9/11. I worked for NCIS, Air Force OSI, and then the reason what brought me here was my daughter ended up here because of her work with ITD, and so this is the place to come after I retired. And I am the Junior Vice Commander for the post.
Wonderful. Thank you.
I'm A.J. Cruz. I'm the commander of the VFW here. I'm a Vietnam veteran infantry, also Purple Heart recipient, and I'm also an Agent Orange guy.
Wow.
And that's it.
Well, welcome, and thank you for your service, all of you. I'm really glad you could be here, and it seems really extra special to me, I guess, because it's around the 4th of July. You know, just an extra special piece of it. So, okay. So for listeners who may not be familiar, what is the mission of the VFW? And any one of you could answer, really.
John, you want to do
Oh.
that?
Well, the organizational mission of the VFW is really to foster camaraderie among U.S. veterans of overseas conflicts. So to be a member, of course, you had to receive some sort of hazardous duty pay or been deployed to a war zone, so to speak. To serve our veterans, of course, the military and our communities that we're involved in, and to advocate on behalf of all veterans. So it's sort of wide, of course, but that's how we encapsulate what our mission is at the VFW proper.
Yeah, for sure. So, go ahead.
Can I add to that?
Yes.
Not only do we aid the veterans, but we also help the community out. We do a lot of things for the community also.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about some of that?
Well, one of the things we recently done, and it was pretty much spearheaded by John, is we partnered up with the high school, had 3 really nice benches made for the Long Bridge, actually, but now the Long Bridge has been condemned, and I doubt if it's going to be back on and in use. So we have 3 benches that we just got done talking with the city, and they're going to look for a home for them where we can put them.
Okay,
So,
good.
and we want to put them on one of the trails, basically, maybe the Sand Creek Trail where people walk, so they can take a break. You know, especially the elderly who can only walk so far, and then they take a break. So those are some of the things we do. Yeah.
That's wonderful. And we always have great places to, we don't take enough time to sit and really enjoy sometimes where we live. And it's
Yep.
so stunning. But it does give it a sense of rest. So that's great. I can't wait to see those.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be able, oh, sorry.
Oh, I was going to say, we also, for the community and the veterans, we provide medical equipment. We receive donations free of charge. If you need a wheelchair, you need a walker, toilet seat, anything medical supply, we provide that to veterans as well as the community. So that's been a
Okay.
big piece of what we give out to people.
I think that's so cool. And I think it was you, John, that told me about that originally. And I didn't know that. So I'm really glad you brought it up because I was going to ask you.
One more thing we do is we provide rides for veterans to their medical places that they have to go because
Oh.
a lot of these veterans are seniors, cannot drive anymore, and or are wheelchair bound and cannot drive, and so that's what we do. We provide that service to get them to their, and we're reaching out to the public right now. If there's anybody out there in the public who would like to be a driver, please call us, and we'll get your name on the list because we have a lack of that. We don't have
Okay.
enough drivers.
So you're looking for drivers to
We
help
are,
veterans
we
get
are,
to their
yes.
medical appointments.
Yes.
That's great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not great that you're looking like that you need them, but it's great that you're offering that
Yeah.
service.
One of the problems here is the VA provides a bus,
Mm-hmm.
but the bus only goes to the hospital. And because we're a rural community, we have what they call community care. So most of our veterans can go to their own doctors. And the
Yeah.
VA will cover it, but they won't provide
Transportation.
transportation to it.
Okay.
So we're trying to cover that.
Okay. And
Yeah.
I imagine, especially in our area, with it being so rural, that that's something you come across quite a bit,
All
right?
the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very few go to the hospital. Most of them want to go to their own doctors.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sure.
Or they get a referral to a specialist. The specialist is down in Coeur d'Alene or Post Falls. So we try to arrange transportation for those folks also. Because the
Yeah.
VA will not send us a bus to send them to a referral place.
Okay. All right. So those are some of the differences, actually. Are there other differences that maybe veterans should know about between VA and what your group can help support with?
We have a wood yard.
Okay, a wood yard. Uh-huh.
Wood yard that actually we partner up with a church, and we cut cords and stack them up. And come wintertime, for those people, mostly veterans, who cannot furnish their own wood,
Mm-hmm.
we have them come, or their friends come, and pick up a cord of wood for free. And the only thing
really
we
nice.
require is you have to show proof that you're a veteran. But on the other hand, if you're just a community person who is poor and cannot afford wood, we will help you out.
That's really kind.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
We rely heavily on donations of
Okay.
the wood,
yes.
and then we have volunteers that help cut and split it, but we need those donations
Yeah.
of the wood
To
itself,
have it,
the logs.
yes.
Yeah.
Do you end up storing it at your place?
Yes. we
Whatever
We
doesn't
have a
go.
wood lot.
Yes.
Oh, you actually had
Actually,
the lot. Okay.
Peak, who has Peak Sand and Gravel,
Okay.
they've been really nice. They give us a piece of land to use, and that's where we store everything.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
And is that where medical supplies are?
No.
Or that's
No.
just the firewood
Yeah,
part of
just
it?
the firewood.
Okay.
We just actually got a new container, a 20-foot container because we have so much of these medical supplies
Oh,
to store the stuff in.
yeah. So if anybody needs anything,
Yeah.
right?
Call us.
Call us.
Call.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, how do veterans or someone, even if it's not a veteran and they need a service that you do provide, what is best way to get in touch with you? Is it by phone, it sounds like, or is it just coming by? Do you have
We
a better
have-
way?
Yes, we have, well, our post is open Monday through Friday from 10 to noon.
Okay.
There's somebody sitting there manning the post, answering the phones. So you can come over to our location, 1325 Pine Street. We're across from Caulfield Funeral Home,
Okay.
and we're right on the corner of Pine and Division. We also have our email address, which is
Post
2453 VFW at
Yes.
gmail.com.
Okay. Okay. Will you say that again?
Post 2453 VFW at gmail.com.
Okay,
And our
perfect.
phone number
Yeah.
is 208-263-9613.
Okay, wonderful. So those are the best ways.
Yeah.
Okay.
But part of our outreach for the VFW, I mean, we provide scholarships to students. We have a scholarship called Voice of Democracy. That's for high school students. We have another one called Patriot Pen. That's for middle school middle school kids. But we also have other awards that we give out to the community: Scout of the Year, Teacher of the Year, First Responder of the Year. Now is a new award that we're going to be giving out. And so they're monetary awards, which will help the students actually save for college. And then the awards are, the Scout of the Year is, I think both, but the Teacher of the Year and First Responder is just something unique that we brought up recently. But yeah, we're trying to do a lot. We work with the Teen Center once a month. The Teen Center comes over to the VFW post. And what they do is they relax. We have sodas. We have big screen TV, 100-inch TV.
Pool
and a
table.
Pool
All
table.
right.
Games, board games, card games, dartboard, checkerboard, anything that the kids could possibly want. But we do that once a month with the Teen Center, just to get them out of that environment and bring them over and see what the VFW is all about.
I think that's wonderful. And I've been having conversations across the community, especially lately, that have demonstrated the need for an intergenerational influence. And it's so beneficial both ways. So it's really nice to hear that you're providing a space where that can happen. I think that's great. Yeah. Very good. Well, and it's nice that you're kind of looping in really the different sections of the community that way, with helping the youth and then also acknowledging our first responders and our teachers. I think that's really great.
Yeah, we
I love
really
that.
do a good job. But our members are involved in the community deeply, be it church, Daughters of the American Revolution, the Scouts, I'm trying to think of whatever. But any sort of community organization that one of our members belongs to, we can go ahead and reach out to them and say, hey, we can help you.
Okay.
And we're really not looking for anything in return. Just like Yvonne would mention the medical equipment, when people say, how long can we use it for? I said, you can bring it back if you can't find somebody else that may be able to use it. So we want them to pay it forward.
Oh, great. That's really nice.
Yeah, we had a fellow today. He returned a wheelchair that he borrowed 4 months ago. His wife passed away, so she didn't need it. He called me up and said, what can I do with it? I said, bring it back. We'll find another vet or somebody that needs it, and we'll just recycle it, and that's what we do.
That's really nice. Do you have like a librarian that keeps track of all that stuff?
No, we just do.
You just go and
we
do.
just
Okay,
yeah,
great.
We just do. Another kind of a neat thing that we do, Thanksgiving time, we have a turkey shoot. And you go to Shoot North, which is an indoor shooting. We have a class for children, we have a class for women, and a class for men. And Safeway donates the 3 turkeys, and whoever does the best of the 3 different categories, they win a turkey.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
And we ask them to bring like a food donation as an
Yes.
entry fee.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
you have to bring 2
Yes.
non-perishable pieces of food that we actually give to the food bank. So it's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah, it really
Yeah,
is that
yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Last year we gave $3,000 worth of scholarships out, and then between the woodlot and helping veterans with, financial issues, we spent about $14,000 just back into the community
Oh, that's amazing.
for helping them out. I'm a
Okay.
numbers person. So.
Okay, good. Yes, thank you for putting numbers to things. I won't always do that, so do that. Great. So, what other organizations, or I mean, it sounds like you do have a lot of partnerships, and that seems to be what makes a lot of these things work well. Is there any other partnerships that you'd want to mention or an example?
Well, I know a lot of times when a vet comes to us with that has a need, we will partner with like the VVA, which is the Vietnam Veterans Association, the American Legion, and they may give, or the Marine Corps League, they may each give 500, but if we all give 500, that adds up to $2,000.
Yeah, no time.
And I know the Elks donates a lot.
Yep, we've
to
worked
us.
with the
They
Elks,
help.
we've worked with the Eagles. Yeah.
That's great. I could see why you would need, why that would work so well
Yeah.
for you all. What would you say are some of the biggest challenges that veterans in our area are facing today?
The transportation.
I was going to say the transportation
No,
like
we-
for seniors is the biggest one.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it is kind of like what we were talking about, being
Yeah.
in a rural area, kind of isolated,
Yeah.
and just not having the services.
And if we can get volunteers to drive these people,
Mm-hmm.
you get paid.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You get paid $50 for driving someone somewhere, and so much a mile, so much money per mile.
Okay.
Yeah. And the VA, we match what the VA offers for drivers.
Oh, gotcha.
So-
Okay.
And I'm not quite sure.
72 cents a mile.
Oh,
Is that what it
was?
is? Okay.
She's the numbers lady.
Love it.
Yeah.
And I
Good
would say
thing-
also affordable housing.
Okay.
I think the veterans are facing.
Yeah.
It's things are evolving here in Sandpoint,
Yeah.
and just the cost of living has increased, and wages haven't kept up to that. So we
Yeah.
have we just had a gentleman that came through. He's from Sago. He's a veteran, and he was looking for new housing because apparently his landlord is raising the rent, and he can't afford to live on what he's getting from the Social Security and also a retirement. So
Yeah, those are fixed incomes,
Fixed
right?
income.
Yeah.
And those aren't really
Yeah.
changing.
Nope.
Yeah.
We do try to direct people into like the veteran service officer to help assist with benefits. They may not be getting the maximum benefits that they are entitled to,
Oh.
and so we kind of try to direct them and remind them that there are other benefits available.
That's good. Because
'Cause
I
you know
could
what-
see, like, other things, you kind of get used to what you know and what you use.
right.
But maybe there is something else that could really
Yeah,
benefit.
we have a veteran service officer who, actually, he works for the county.
Oh,
And so he's pretty much in tune on what's going on.
well, that's good.
Yeah,
That's very helpful.
yeah.
So that's what we try to do, is if we cannot help a veteran or their family ourselves, and we try to reach out to the community to find those connections, to refer that person to get the help that they need.
That's wonderful. And, just a little reminder, you can always call us too. We'd love to help out if there's
Oh.
something we can do.
Great.
That's
Yeah.
kind of what we do here, and so it's nice to have partnerships. We just really thrive that way.
Definitely.
Very cool. Do you think that what do you hope to expect in the coming years, looking ahead, for your veterans and the community you serve?
The number one thing we hope and expect is the younger generation will come and join, because when my generation's gone, we're gone unless we get younger members.
Mm.
And that's the
that's
Vietnam
the-
vets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what does membership look like?
What do you mean?
Numbers wise, or
Or, I'm sorry, what does it take to become a member?
You
the
have
process.
to be a veteran of a foreign war
Okay.
to be in the VFW, but you don't have to be a veteran of a foreign war to be in the Legion or the Marine Corps League. But for us, you do. And the VVA is the Veterans of Vietnam, and that's a dying group themselves.
Yeah.
But for us, you just have to be someone who's been deployed in a war zone, which classifies a war zone. Afghanistan or any of those things. That's what it
There's
requires.
certain medals that people receive that go on their discharge paperwork, which is their DD 214. Everybody jokes about being a member of the DD214 group. But if they bring that in, we can read through it and see if they are eligible.
Okay.
But there's a lot of younger people. I mean, I'm not young by any means, but I'm the younger of this group.
Yeah.
The most recent that retired. And I can tell you there's a lot of veterans out there, and sometimes there's stigma that the VFW is for older people.
Sure.
And so I'm trying to bring in the younger generation and more women. There's not as many
Yes.
women
No, there's
in
not.
the VFW. I can count them on my hand how many we have. And I would personally would like to bring in more women because they're veterans
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
And sometimes we get overlooked. So
Sure.
And a point to that is our national commander is a woman. She serves as a
First time.
war vet.
Yeah. First time. Yeah. That's cool.
Also,
think.
if we get someone who qualifies, we will pay their first year membership. So there's nothing out of their pocket. They have a year to decide whether they want to stay or not.
Oh, that's nice. No
Yeah.
risk.
Yeah, no risk. It's a freebie. Yeah.
How much is membership after that?
$38 a year.
38?
Yeah.
$38 a year.
Okay.
And
That seems like a
can
screaming
also get
deal.
yeah, you can also get a lifetime one, which is cheaper
Oh, okay.
over the
okay.
long run. Yeah.
All right. And it just
Yeah.
covers for your whole lifetime.
Yeah.
That's great.
I'm a
Yeah.
lifetime member.
Same here.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
here.
All right. Very good. You guys are lifers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and then the rewards that you get, I feel the whole reason I joined was when you leave the military, sometimes and you move away from the post or the base, you kind of lose that military camaraderie. And, we have a certain way of thinking, even though we're all different branches. So when I moved to a rural area back to my hometown, I knew there wasn't a base here, but I wanted the same like-minded people. So, I mean, one of my first stops was the VFW. Here's my 214. I want to join. So the camaraderie, and John has started up like once a month movie night where everyone can get together.
By the
Free
way, that's
food.
tonight at 5:30.
Okay, then. What's the movie?
The Patriot.
Of course it is.
Yeah,
That's
of course.
wonderful.
Yeah.
It's a good one. Good choice.
Another thing that just about everybody who's been in a combat zone, whether they want to admit it or not, suffers from PSTD. And we have a fellow, Dante, who works with us. And once a week, we have group counseling.
Oh.
And it doesn't cost you a dime. The guy is really good. I go. You
Yeah.
know, yeah, and he's great.
So it's really like a support group that way.
Exactly.
Yeah, which is needed,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Like-minded people that you may have had a different experience, but you went through something similar.
Yeah, and most of
Yeah.
us think alike.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we were all indoctrinated by the military.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
It's like alphabet soup sometimes with all the letters and abbreviations of
Acronyms,
things.
yes.
Acronyms, yes.
It really is. It's a sense of duty to us and responsibilities to our, our brothers and sisters in arms. We went through some troubling times. We know they did, and everybody's different, as AJ was saying. But that's it. We want to be able to help them because that's what we were taught in the military, and it's just our personalities to reach out to somebody in need and help them out.
What would you say, if you don't mind sharing, is something that has helped you personally, either in your role at the VFW or just on your journey? What has helped you the most? Not to
Good
put you on the
question.
spot, but here we are.
I really think it's a camaraderie.
Okay.
I had 5 uncles in World War II. I had a father-in-law in World War II. I see when they came back, even as a child, and they were a lot older than me, that they had baggage with them. They had some issues.
Okay.
And going and being around that, you see the younger groups come in. And so I always felt that after serving my term in the military, that we've got to help each other. We can't have this happen to our veterans because I'm a child of the 60s. Everybody there was World War II vets, and you see the trials and tribulations they go through. So to me, what brought me in really is just a service to, the community, service to my brothers and sisters. It's a great place to start. I had a job where I traveled a lot, and every town I went to, I always checked out the VFW
Okay.
because it's sort of a short story there. You can walk in, buy yourself a meal, There could be 4 or 5 people there. You buy everybody a beer and you pay for your lunch, and you still get change back from your $20. And you have 5
great.
new friends, you know?
Yes, and you're that much more richer that
Yeah.
way. Yeah.
But it's just a camaraderie, and we're more accepting of each other as veterans. I think than the general public, and that's what brought me into the VFW.
Okay, that's great. Thank you for sharing. Do
I
either of you
know-
want to add? Go ahead.
Well, I know, being in the military, like, I can make fun of my comrades and my brothers and sisters, but don't let anybody else make fun
Oh,
of them.
yeah.
Right.
You know, and so
Mhm.
we kind of protect each other. And I know for me, like, I was in the military, but now I'm also a Air Force mom. I have 2 sons that are in the Air Force. And so I can kind of see both sides as a parent and as in the military. And when Iraq got attacked in 2020, my son was in the combat zone.
Oh gosh.
And I was also still in the military, and I was hearing the briefings, the intel briefings. So that was kind of a very, I wish I didn't know, but I do know. And
Yeah.
so just having fellow people to talk to about it really
Yeah.
helped me.
That's a good point of view, being a parent.
Yeah, it's
Of some-
totally different. I'm more
It's
worried
gotta
about.
be.
I was always more worried about my kids than myself.
You have more control over yourself, right?
Exactly.
I mean, that's the idea, they say.
Right.
How about you?
I think for me, the most traumatic thing that's happened to me in the service is in let's see, I was 69 years old at the time, and I came down with 2 lymphoma cancers
Oh my
from
goodness.
Agent Orange, and I didn't know what to do.
Mhm.
The VA hospital in Seattle is a great hospital, and so I turned to them, met some great people there, and I'm here today. So
Here you
yeah,
are.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see that.
Mm.
So again, it sounds like a common thread is connection.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is really helps you through the different stages, even after you have served, right?
We're all
Definitely.
brothers and sisters in this thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
family.
Family.
Yeah. And speaking of family, so I was married to an Army guy during Operation Iraqi Freedom, and I realized through my experience that it really is a whole family that's serving, in different ways, of course. And do you see that at the VFW with your veterans? Do they bring their families in?
Oh yeah.
Is it something like that too?
My wife is Chinese. I met her in 2011. I met her. Or maybe
Okay.
I've been 10. She doesn't speak English very well to this day.
Okay.
It took her all these years to become a citizen, and she became a citizen in November. Not to my knowledge, but the VFW threw a surprise party for her.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and it was a big boost and surprise for my wife, and acceptable in acceptance. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's really powerful, I bet.
it was.
That's pretty great. And
Yeah.
congrats to her.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a family.
Yes.
Yeah. Family.
And when you're, we moved a lot because of my jobs after I retired from the military. But that was it. You're only a stranger to somebody at a VFW when you first walk in the door. After that, you're automatic. You're connected. As Yvonne was saying, we make jokes about our other service member branches, but we're there for you. We got your back no matter what.
Yeah.
That's great. I know I can understand a lot of the humor, right? that might, in different crowds, might set differently, right? Like that dark humor almost, because you almost have to get there to
Right.
get through some of the things that you've gotten through, right? I know law enforcement sometimes has that too. I was a probation officer for a while, and I understand that. I think it's funny. What else? Let's see. What else can I ask you? Is there anything else that you wanted to make sure you mentioned today that I haven't asked you about so far?
That's a good question. I don't know
Yeah.
if we have an answer.
So let me ask you this. What's one thing, if you can think of something, that you wish every member of our community understood about our veterans?
The VFW, that I think we really are a social place where our veterans can come, decompress, relax. If they need help, we have the connections and the resources available to get them that help. If we can't help them personally, at least we can get them that connection. We reach out to the community. We foster these associations with the community at the schools, the sporting teams, the lacrosse team over at the high school, the welding class over at the high school, other charitable organizations that are willing to help or need help. We reach out to them. And I just think that's it. You know, we'll never turn a vet away, whether he's eligible to become a VFW member or not. If you served, we're going to be there to help you.
I think the best thing I could say to a veteran, and every veteran has baggage. I don't care if he says he doesn't, he does. But the best thing I could say to a veteran, if you're a veteran who has needs or needs help, your best ticket is the VFW. Yeah.
Our VFW slogan is, "No one does more for the veterans of the VFW, no one."
Yeah.
So,
That's pretty clear.
Yeah.
I like that. A friend of ours, she used to work here. She used to actually host this podcast. Connie is her name, and she is a veteran herself, and now she is the co-founder of Honey Pearl Productions, and they are putting on a production of 1776.
yes.
I've met her.
Yes, she's wonderful. And their productions are always so beautiful and well done. This one, she says she's looking forward to the music because it's a musical, right?
Oh, yes.
And that's actually through the 4th of July. So if you're interested,
Yes.
you might find your friends there, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
Pick up some new recruits.
And actually, on 4th of July, I think I can't remember the time, but on the 4th of July, prior to their show, she's actually doing a dinner that is raising money for local veterans.
Great.
Cool.
So it's pretty nice to see, from her experiences, and now she's in a space where she can help feed that forward, quite literally, with
Yes.
food and money. So that's wonderful. What else? Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Yeah, for the 4th of July, we participate in the parade, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but out at Round Lake, we have not everybody has to do it. They have a ruck swim. I don't do it.
Yeah.
But then there's a barbecue, and the barbecue is open to everybody.
Oh, that's nice.
So, yeah.
And that's on 4th of July.
That's on
4th of
Yeah.
July,
Yeah.
After
yes.
the parade.
There's
Yeah.
nothing like a parade and a picnic on the 4th of July, right? Very
That's right.
American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I certainly appreciate all that you've been through and all that you are using that love for now in helping other veterans in our community at whole. Because as we see here, it's a ripple effect. Helping one person in whatever way will spill into the next. So, and veterans can be a vulnerable population sometimes,
Right.
just with their experiences and the things that they've seen, like you all. So I appreciate you. Thank you for doing that.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Um,
Yeah.
And thanks for coming to chat with me today.
All right.
All right. Well, friends, thanks for listening. I'll be back soon with more of the good news. But in the meantime, you can keep up with us on Facebook, Instagram, and at crecIdaho.com. Until next time.